We are back, and today NFL Week 6 predictions ready to go. Week 5, decent I guess, 8-4 on the week so far. Again, we haven't watched Sunday Night Football, haven't watched Monday Night Football. Brings our record on the year from 40-24 to 48-32. Hoping to close the week out strong on Sunday Night Football on Monday night. We'll see what happens. Heading into Week 6, we have a pretty decent Thursday Night Football matchup. We got the 49ers and Seahawks. 49ers, out of those 4 losses of the week, we have 2 of them in this game. We have the 49ers, disappointing loss to the Cardinals, what a joke. And then the Seahawks, another joke, losing to the Giants without no league neighbors. I mean, that's just ridiculous for the Seahawks, especially the Cardinals and 49ers. Those NFC West matchups always get a little tricky. 49ers heading to Seattle, tough place to play. Brandon Ayuk had a breakout game. I really think the 49ers, I don't know how they lost to the Cardinals. They kind of let them stay in the game a little bit too much. Maybe defensively they could have done a bit better, but really the offense just needs to get the passing volume back and really be able to put points on the board over and over rather than losing the aggressive nature. I think the 49ers do that right here in Seattle. Tough place to play. We'll go with the 49ers slight edge here. If we look at the point spread, let's see if the point spread's out. 49ers -3, I'll take that. Jaguars at Bears, the next game. Pretty much a toss-up here. The Bears are currently 1-point favorites. Now, Trevor Lawrence has lost his last 9 games until he beat Joe Flacco and the Indianapolis Colts in what was a really close game, but the Jaguars put up 37. Colts dropped 34 on the Jaguars. Really tough right there. And we have the Bears beating the Carolina Panthers team 36-10. When the Panthers, everyone's calling them JV. They upgraded to varsity with Andy Dalton, but it seems like they are still a bit of a joke type of team considering what Caleb Williams and DeAndre Swift did to that team in Chicago. But I don't know, man. I think the Bears defense can really contain Trevor Lawrence here, but I'm going with the Jaguars. London game, so really it's not even in Chicago. We'll go with the Jacksonville Jaguars as underdogs. Buccaneers and Saints. Now, Buccaneers, they almost beat the Atlanta Falcons. Baker Mayfield had a hell of a game. Baker Mayfield's looked really, really strong this season. We have the New Orleans Saints, who I haven't seen play on Monday Night Football yet. Saints are 2.5-point underdogs as of right now. And I don't know, man. I don't really want to bet against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, he threw 4 or 5 touchdowns against the Falcons. If the Buccaneers defense can step up, I think we could have a shootout here. And honestly, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. If the Buccaneers are, 3-point underdogs or less, give me the Tampa Bay. Commanders at Ravens. Another pretty solid game right here. We have Jaden Daniels versus Lamar Jackson. Jaden Daniels is kind of like developing into Lamar Jackson 2.0. Ravens are 6.5-point favorites here. Talking about the spread, give me the Commanders with the spread right here. The Ravens just almost lost to the Bengals. They won 41-38 in overtime. Honestly, didn't even deserve it. Evan McPherson missed that field goal. Definitely helped them out a good bit. I don't know. It's really, if you go with the Commanders here, then you're clowning yourself. Like the Ravens, and Derrick Henry is going to run all over the Washington front. I really want to go with Jaden Daniels because I'm starting him in fantasy. I'm going with Baltimore, but give me the Commanders with the 7-point spread underdog. Cardinals at Packers. Cardinals are like up and they're down. They beat the 49ers. They're still a 2-win team. Not great. The Packers just beat the Rams, but they barely beat the Rams. This one's in Green Bay. Tough place to play. The Packers' passing offense looked really bad. Jaden Reed was not involved enough. I'm going with Green Bay here. Just really home field advantage. Really kind of a toss-up game. I would stay away from it. Packers 5-point favorites. Seems kind of high. Colts at Titans. Another AFC South matchup right here. Tennessee Titans are trash, but honestly, I'm not too... Anthony Richardson should be back for this game, hopefully, right? I say hopefully. I don't really know if that's a good thing. Like Flacco scored 34 points with his offense. He made Alec Pierce, Randy Moss, Josh Downs always looked good. Pittman had a touchdown. I think you want Joe Flacco to play for the Colts here, honestly. But Anthony Richardson should be back, and they should beat the Titans, right? Looking at the spread, 50-50, Colts +1. We're going with it's the week of the underdog. We'll go with the Colts. Texans at Patriots. New England Patriots are really, really trash. Every time I pick the Texans, they lost. That's actually not true. They only have 2 losses, obviously. Or they only have 1 loss now. But I finally, I was like, you know what? After the Texans lost in week number 4, and they screwed me, I said, you know what? We're going with the Bills. And the Bills let me down in a big way. Texans barely hung on, even though C.J. Stroud tried fumbling the game away. Texans are going to destroy the Patriots. And looking at the spread, is the spread even out? The spread is out, and the spread is 7.5-point favorites, Texans. Yeah, I'm going Texans by 7. 7.5 seems too much. Browns versus Eagles. Eagles had a bye week, and the Browns are the worst team in the league, but the Eagles aren't looking much better. I'm going with the Eagles money line, obviously here in Philadelphia, but 9.5 points. I mean, the Commanders just handled them pretty easily, but the Eagles 9.5, ambitious, but we'll go with the Eagles. Chargers at Broncos. We got 6 games left. Chargers, J.K. Dobbins rested, obviously rested up on that bye week. Justin Herbert should be hopefully as healthy as he's been in the last couple weeks. Denver Broncos had a pretty nice victory over the Raiders. Broncos defense looks really strong. I think this is going to be an ugly type game. Chargers are favored by 2. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Steelers versus Raiders. Haven't seen Justin Fields on primetime. Is Justin Fields going to earn his job? Has he earned his job? You'll probably know that by now if he beats the Cowboys or not. Raiders look terrible. You got to go with the Pittsburgh defense for sure here. And looking at the spread, Steelers -3. Pound that spread all day. Falcons at Panthers. The Panthers, this is an intriguing game. You have the Panthers 3.5-point dogs. I really like the Falcons by 3 points right here. Kirk Cousins looked really good with that passing volume. Gotta hope that the Falcons stay aggressive and don't let the Panthers hang around. Lions at Cowboys. Wow, we have a pretty solid slate of games this week in Week 6. Lions at Cowboys is going to be a really good game. How many points are the Detroit Lions going to drop on Dallas? Is Micah Parsons back? Is D-Law back? You don't know. Now, the Detroit Lions, favored by 3 points. I like that spread a lot. Give me Detroit. Currently I'm waiting before the Steelers-Cowboys game, and the Steelers are 3-point favorites. So why are the Lions? Are we saying the Lions are the same talent level as the Steelers? I don't know. Kind of weird. Give me Detroit. Bengals at Giants is the next game up right here. Giants, let's not overreact. Let's not overreact to the Giants win. Let's not overreact to the Bengals loss. Got to go with the Bengals here, even with Malik Neighbors is going to come back. Giants maybe keep it close here. Not close enough. Bengals by 4. I like that spread. Bills at Jets to wrap things up on Monday Night Football. And the Bills are 2-point favorites. Jets, 2-point dogs. And Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, once again, look ugly. Can't get it done. They come close, but they can't get it done. And I think, until I see them get it done, got to go with Josh Allen and the Bills. But, man, both offenses here don't look great. Obviously, Gary Wilson had a breakout day, but still not enough to convince me. And I swear I just chose every single road team. Hasn't been a bit concerned, but those are the picks for Week 6. Smash the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Who you got winning?